everyone, welcome back to another episode of your Daily Dose. We are back again with some more Dynasty Origins Pioneers, and there's a couple of things that are going on with the account. Now, if you've been following along and watching any of the previous videos, greatly appreciate that support and love. Yes, we will be back playing some of the One Piece games, don't worry about a thing. Just waiting for some events that are worthwhile in filming for those ones, aka some new heroes and Christmas time. But in the meantime, I think a lot of players probably would have seen me at about 13 trillion power, thereabouts, from the previous video. And we've shot ourselves up quite a bit in the meantime. We went through most of our bag and pulled out a lot of the crap. So if you are interested in watching or joining in any of the power-up episodes where we do actually do this, aka use and spend all the resources, feel free to jump into the link in the description field below for the Discord. We do it around 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is about late evening for a lot of countries. Now that it is over the holidays, obviously let me know when you are available to watch or join or participate in the streams, and we can do that a little bit closer to your time frame. I'm happy to accommodate. But like I said, we pulled a lot of crap out of the bag. We got rid of, I want to say, about 60% of the stuff. There is still a lot to go, but we wanted to focus on a couple of things. So just so this gets out of the screen, we'll clear that out and go back into it. What we wanted to do though is, so the main thing was getting our main MC to obviously Fabled. Fabled is kind of mandatory, and this segues into some of the decisions that we'll be doing in this video too. But Fabled is pretty much mandatory if you are looking to get ahead. Just because Arcane, yes, it does fall within your warband, and it can boost up some of your, I guess, your meter a little bit quicker. For those that are interested, there is your warband. So when some of your Arcane heroes die, you do get a bit of a boost to it. However, in terms of like the long time fight, it doesn't make any sense not to run Fable if you can. And even if it's just like a zero-star Fable hero while you're waiting for the next generations to appear, then that is absolutely okay. But we wanted to get her upgraded, and her basic attack and statistics aren't that fantastic. So we actually went with the transformation, which is a Fable transformation. And of course, you know, he has his own thing here, but we wanted to get this guy. So we actually got Zhao Hyung, or Hongji, or however you want to pronounce him. I love butchering names, so that's what I like to do. But we managed to get him, and obviously when we get our first Fabled outfit, he will get boost to his statistics. But that won't be for a very, very long time. Probably we'll get a free one soon though. Maybe a free Arcane outfit for Christmas on the global server, which will be fantastic. So stay tuned for those videos as well. But that's kind of what we wanted to do. We did level up a couple of these guys. So we did get our Gen 2 up to 2-star. And everything else that's associated with the Fabled gear. But we also wailed pretty hard for this event. So we need to claim some of our rewards. Was it really worth rolling for the rewards? Nah, not really. I mean, if you get lucky, you get lucky, which is fine. So we're going to claim those ones and claim these ones. Obviously, if you did get fortunate enough to get some on the Arcane gift box, that's pretty cool too. We'll open some of those ones up as well. So, Arcane gift box. Pretty much that's all that we needed, is, to be honest, is just the Arcane stuff. The rest of it's just, it is pretty negligible. You get a lot of the silver things and things like that. We did come first, but in order to get to Miang Kao, whatever this one is, the finalist, it costs you about another 200, about 150 USD, probably 250 Australian. To get all the way to that one, even with the boost that you get from your ship, for those that are still interested in participating in these events, it is pretty expensive. However, we did manage to get what we wanted to do, which was basically to accumulate enough of the premium reward so that we could get the Fabled tactic. So we actually went ahead and grabbed Southern Barbarian Bravery. For those that are curious, this is probably one of the only events you can buy the tactics from. So You can either save up your rewards for next time and grab your tactics that way. But for me, there's a couple of things that I want to do for this team specifically. And it kind of segued into it about getting the Fabled heroes. I can go with Lady Whitebone. She's still pretty powerful. Definitely a waifu and a half for those that are into that kind of thing. But in terms of like, I mean, progress wise, I doubt that you would replace her for a little while. Maybe when the Gen 4s and 5s come out, she'll probably get replaced with another time hero at that stage. But as like an intermediary replacement for an arcane, if you do have the resources, if you were whaling and you managed to get one of these ones, you might think about getting Lady Whitebone. Excuse me. The other thing to obviously mention is we do actually have the heroes here, so it could just be a cheaper alternative to run an off-nation suit than spending it there. It really comes down to what you want to do. But for me, I think she fits the team. She fits the team. She is a time hero. Of course, we got this stupid battle thing. Get out of the way. I think we will get enough to make her, and then I need to save some additional ones for the weapons. The reason that I won't be going all in for the weapons is because we have the bow, but in the Annihilation event, you can pretty much get these ones, and we do have enough pulls to at least attempt to get one of these. So I'll save a little extra just in case we have to buy some additional ones. Now for this is 20, so 27 is the max. So if we get 20, that is at least one full copy. Of course, for those that are curious about it, yes, you can buy the Waifu Extreme. Pretty much the same price as the Arcane. So it's, I mean, if you really want to spend a lot of money to get it, by all means go ahead. It'll probably cost you about $1,000 a skin. For those that are interested, of course, obviously, no hate if that's what you want to do. Yes, you can get some of the other transformation skins. So these ones are the ones that aren't available in the transformation event. I mean, realistically, Dank Stash would have been nice. And of course, there are some of these things here that you can spend your resources on. But honestly, for 90%, 99% of the population that doesn't whale in this game any longer, you're probably only going to go for saving up for your Fabled and maybe the hero if you'd like to add them for the team. Worst case scenario, probably the weapons and the Fabled advisors. But outside of that, nothing else doesn't really speak to you. Would not spend on any of the other resources with the premium. And of course, you're pretty limited with these ones as well. You get a bucket load of the bronze or the silver. Sorry, you maybe can get some of these out, get some index scores, etc., etc. Anyway, so that's what we wanted to do. I wanted to cover that before I went into any of the other stuff. And obviously, we will build her when we do our little bit of a power up. The other thing too is for the events, there is a couple of options here. If you, for whatever reason, still have your mythic hero tokens, you can always go ahead and replace these out for the arcane. So mythic are basically no longer available. Deals, nothing really great with the deal sides of things. This one's interesting. Make sure you take a shot at that. And of course, the recruitments. This is just whatever you've been stacking over the years. You will get up to a Gen 4. It is definitely worth participating in this event. If you forget, if for those that don't remember, trust me, I'm one of those people. If you don't remember, if you scroll all the way down your bloody bag, there is... Where are they? Maybe I pulled them out. Did I pull them out? There is a little selection chest here. Was it a legendary or was it... See, even I don't remember it. Now, is it this one? There. Daily mission chest. This one actually has these hero tokens. So if you've been doing your daily mission chest like me and letting them stack up and you need those little tokens, go ahead and do that. Just so that you can use it for those events. The other event, of course, is the recharge event. So we didn't spend very much. Tomorrow we will grab the extra 70 of these tokens for probably about $30, so we'll grab those ones. I won't go for the 120 at the end. But we will be getting all of those ones out. And of course, for those that are interested, you do have your Fabled, and of course you have your Arcane heroes that are still drawable. Obviously, listen, obviously you need to get the 600 points to get on the leaderboard. You know, if you can't get the 600 points, don't pull either of these. Just wait. Be patient. It'll come to you in time. For this, though, I will be doing the event pulls in a moment. So I'm going to pull these ones out, which will give me a little over 60. So we should be able to get some of our index score for Arcane. But for the rest of it, we will be pulling out U. So let's go ahead and get 72 of U, and then we will get 168 of U. So that should put us at about 240, I think. Yeah, so 240 we will be pulling for the Fabled, and then we will be doing the Arcane just to get on the leaderboard because we have over 60. The other thing to talk about is the Annihilation Event for those that don't want to stick around for the pulls. So we have 134. I know, right? At 134, you'd probably think that that's good, but if you caught my last video, it's RNG is crap in this game. We're going to use that word. But if you do manage to pull, excuse me, if you do manage to pull something remotely crazy, as in like the Fabled Axe or the Fabled Meteorite, you will be able to get some of the, basically the weapons. And this is really what you want to be aiming for. So you want to get each of these sets. I probably would go with this one over the sword. That's support. The bow, though, you must buy the bow. Must buy is the bow. Make sure you stick that on your strongest DPS. Then go with your support-ish one, and then, of course, the weapon as well. But that's pretty much it. I can't say that there's anything here that I would look at buying. Yeah, I don't even know if I would buy the beast gear, to be honest, although that's dropping for free. You can swap and exchange some of the layers of this, so that's fine. I don't know if you can actually, bear with me, can you exchange, yeah, okay, so you can exchange Arcane Meteorite for Fabled Meteorite, pretty stock standard. I think you can exchange a lot of the other stuff. If you do get the axes, you can actually exchange the axe for Meteorite so that you can buy a weapon. Get your weapons first before you start your Fabled gear. That would be my advice. But I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else to talk about in terms of events. This one's pretty stock standard. I think it's self-explanatory. You go through it, challenge it, get on the leaderboard. What do you get for your ranking? Not a lot. Not a lot. You do get some of these tactic privileges, whatever you want to call them. Treasure shards. You do get some resources. It is what it is. Just participate. Make sure that you get your freebies each day. Yeah, but outside of that, we are ready. We're excited. So we will do... I'm going to do Annihilation first. The drop chance is probably like 0.1% or something. Divine Axe is 0.04%. So every 20 pulls you do get like... Meteorite guaranteed. That's fine, whatever you want to say. Maybe we get lucky though. Let's see. Fabled Meteorite, yeah. So this is going to be the problem, is trying to get this Fabled stuff. The other thing I should probably mention is you do get this sort of lucky selection. So that's the substitute. When you don't get anything, at least you get gold, basically. But the drop rate for this Fabled stuff is not fantastic. Hopefully we'll be able to exchange it later on. So we got 74 more pulls. At least you get a guaranteed 1 every 10 bomb. Oh, we actually didn't... That wasn't terrible. Hopefully we get an axe, though. We really need an axe. Hey, we got a gold axe. Did we get 2 gold axes? Anyway, hopefully we can exchange those for something else. 14 more pulls. And then we'll do some solos. Anything better than nothing. Okay. And then we can do some of these lucky chests. It's got to be the bottom. Okay, it was not the bottom. One more, I think. And we got the gold jackpot. We got some gold back. At least we wasted gold, really. That's all we did on this one, was just waste some gold. We got 25 of the Fabled meteorite, and we got 48 of the other one. I believe we can change the gold axes. Can I exchange? What is that? So 2 silver axes. I think that's what we do. And then we get 150, right? And what can I do with that? Does it let me exchange anything for the other axes? Ah, it's just this rubbish stuff. Oh my goodness. Can you... game. Just gave me useless items. No, still pretty useless. Yep, still pretty useless. Alright, well, that was anticlimactic. I would have liked to exchange some of this rubbish to get some additional things. As you can see, you're not going to get very many. You only get like 10 of these, so we'll go with that. Oh, wait. Yeah, 10 of those, and then what's this one? And then we get like 9. 9 of the Fable meteorites, so we have 34 to go. I don't know, is it worth it? Yeah, maybe it's worth it. We'll go with this. We'll just grab as many shards as we can. That way, when Arms Race comes around the next event, which will probably pop up at some stage, we can go with the Arms Race. We'll grab some chests out of here as well. Where is it? Should we get that, or should we go for a 1-star? I forget how many she needs. I think she needs 40. Do I have enough? No, I only have 35. Okay, well, that seals the deal then. So if we go with the weapons, we'll get 35 extra shards. And then when the event comes around, then we can always go with that. Alright, so let's do some more summons. Where are you? We'll do the Arcane first, get on the board. Drop rates, probably similar, not going to lie. It's what, 0.025% to get a full hero for the Arcane. And for the Fabled, it is 0.025%. So the selection chest, I mean, it's possible to get it, obviously. I don't know if we will get one, but I do know that we should take a screenshot. There we go. We'll take a screenshot. We'll use that as our clickbait. And then we'll go from there. So we'll go with the Arcane first. Let's see. Look, we're basically getting food at this stage. I'm not too stressed about it. I would hate for my RNG to give me this though. And then we'll do 7, get it out of the way. And boom. All right. So that's fine. We get on the board there. We should get 300 of those things. And then moving on to this though, this is kind of where we want it to hit. So we can at least level up. Damn, only 5 shards. I think you get the guaranteed 3. So every pool is going to give us at least 3 shards. That's a little better. We do want to see some more of the Fabled heroes. Obviously, we're getting 300 shards for being number 1 on the leaderboard, but still, come on, game. At least give me something that I can use. 100 more to go. 130 to go, I should say. It's not bad. All right, 70 shards. It's not cheap to level these guys up. Come on. Now, for those that are curious about it, listen, if you only have to spend 60 to get on the leaderboard, only spend 60. Don't do what PB is doing. He just wasted 240 or whatever it was. But I don't mind. I need to level these up. I need to get back into the swing of things. But if you've already maxed out your heroes, obviously don't spend it. The next limited hero event will have Dank Stash in it for those, or the Gen 3s for those that are building them. So save for that one. But I just figured if we're going to do a video, we're going to get back into actually being competitive. we will need to pretty much whale out and collect all these. So we actually got 134 shards. That's not terrible. I doubt we actually got 134 from that pool, but at least that's enough to get a little bit further for leveling this guy up. He needs, from what I remember, I think he needs 80 of each. Oh, yeah, definitely. Come on. There we go. Get the moon, or plus 10%. He actually got interesting. So, what, 50 plus 50? So, yeah, we can at least get him up one more level to 3-star. The other thing, too, is if you are going to do his star sign, make sure you go with this one. You want this one because it does the 30% reflection. So this guy, he may not actually kill anyone, but that reflection, I kid you not, I have seen it kill so many higher powered enemies against me. It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Um, pretty much, yeah. Make sure you level that one up in terms of the skill tree. Um, but we will be doing the power up in the VC, so make sure you are staying tuned to that. If you do follow along with Fox, he does post when we are doing the VCs as well. But feel free to just jump in and ask any questions in the comment section down below or in the Discord channel. We are becoming a lot more active over Christmas. And like I said, we will be participating with other games as well for those that are interested in the One Piece genre. I may introduce you to a new game I'm playing with One Piece as well. If you are keen to find something new, we'll be covering that as well. But outside of that, thank you so much for watching. That's pretty much it. I think we will safely say this event was interesting. I wouldn't say it's a dud for those that pull for it, but for those that are just waiting and grinding it out, maybe just, I don't know. Annihilation makes no sense to save for. Make sure you're making the smart decisions for this, though. Make sure you're getting on the leaderboard and getting the rewards. It is still 300 selection chests, so I'm not too annoyed about that. I think we can get him to 5-star. I'm pretty sure we can get this guy 4-star minimum, I'd say. Maybe max 5-star, and then we can work on some of the artifacts and stuff like that. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you in the next one.